Despite all of my best attempts, we still haven't seen the best weapons in this game. Today, we're gonna see at least one of those damn weapons. We just need to find a start where I can be really lazy and skip creating most of the tools. While I'm endlessly looking for the perfect start, go buy my merch, link down below. This could be a great start, considering how many chests we're about to go through. We were so close, we got the hammer shaft out of a chest. We got half of a very good weapon. I can't really get into this house because it didn't spawn right. It was so close. If I had had a pickaxe, I probably would have went with this, but we'll keep looking. I think I'm actually going to use this as a start. It's not great, but there's just so much adamantite and all the resources I need nearby. I think that we're going to make this work. Somehow, we'll make it work. We can do big damage already to rocks, and that's important. Trees, not so much, but I didn't find an axe, so we're going to do it the slow way. But there are also lots of free chests right away, and that's actually a pretty good upgrade to find in a black chest. But just getting a gold pickaxe to start is more than good. And there's my first axe, so now we can start on things like birch, while also looking for any upgrades we could possibly find. But I do like the amount of adamantite that's right here. Made our first furnace already. Now we're going to chop some of these down, then hopefully find some of the right ore. We need some mithril right now. Actually, I guess we need gold and or iron, which is not really something I'm used to mining, but there's probably some in the cave. There's definitely a little bit. And it's our first night, and this is probably about as hard as the enemies are ever going to be because I have basically 0 upgrades. But this will be a nice contrast to later when we're going to be probably way overpowered. And I just realized there's another cave very nearby, so we're going to go and see what's in that one as well, while also picking up some food along the way. Our next upgrade is a very good one, especially this early on. Now we can actually regenerate health and don't really need to worry about healing myself because it just happens kind of passively. This other cave does have some gold and iron in it, but I'm mostly, well, there's nothing really in there. So we'll take the gold and iron for now to make a better axe. We're gonna have to kill a lot of things today to get the rare drop we're looking for, but I'm also gonna get some more rocks because I need another smelter very quickly, because I also need iron to make stuff. Mostly an anvil, but I do want a sword before long, that way we can actually damage things. Though I have already gotten 6 upgrades, so that's actually pretty good for how early on we are. And I just got one of the extra loot upgrades out of a brown chest, so we're gonna get a little bit more stuff every time we kill something, including the rocks. Wow, this guy's over here just absolutely breaking everything I have for no reason at all. Anyways, the night's over. We can make our first tools. We just need a little bit of bark. So now we're going to make our golden axe, and then we can start to make mithril stuff. And then with the rest of my gold, I'm probably just not going to turn it into coins. That's not worth it. Golden armor for now, though, we will take at least a little bit of it to help keep us somewhat safe. Next, we're going to need fir trees. So luckily there's fir trees around, and there's also some mithril right there. And there's even oak trees over there. This is actually a really good spot from a resource standpoint because basically everything we need is right here for once. I'm also going to do something risky and start one of these right now. Okay, that's not bad because I'm easy to kill, guys. I got my sword, so I'm feeling way too confident. They got a few lucky hits in, and we got the frog. But that's okay, we got the coins, and so we're going to do some healing and prepare for the battle tonight. But now we can already make our mithril axe at least. We're going to need a little bit more for this, or at least some bark. Now we can spend our night mining this, and well, we're going to have to defend our base because they seem very adamant in breaking my stuff today. But look how much adamantite is right here. There's like 12 nodes. That's going to be more than enough for everything I need. So basically by the end of tomorrow, we're going to have adamantite everything, I hope. It's always so slow to mine. But as soon as this one's done, I can take it to my furnace right there and get it started. And then we can, of course, double smelt it. And then with all the extra mithril I've got, I'm going to finish off my armor by making pants and boots. Also going to make a cooking station as a bit of a decoy, but also because I do need food pretty badly. But I also need upgrades, so we're going to take that one, increased critical hit chance, and that includes hitting resources. The adamantite is being smelted very quickly. I've just loaded up the furnaces, so I'm going to kill these cows for meat, and then I'm going to go mine some oak so I can make the adamantite gear. I'm just really happy everything is very close to me for once. Everything I need has been within 100 feet of my base. Probably should also make a fletching table too, because bows and arrows are very handy very soon. I got a second health regeneration, so now I'm going to be able to regenerate health even quicker. And the adamantite is still smelting, so I timed that pretty well. If I can right now, I'm going to make a sword. Weapon, sword, that's going to go there. There we are. Now we have a new sword to fight the enemies with for extra damage. And this one is a lot better because if I get hit, I can almost one-shot them already. And I've got very few upgrades to work with. So now we can make our pickaxe and our axe. So I got mithril tools. Now we just need the armor, but we'll get that tomorrow. And our first golems, but we got an adamantite pickaxe by the time they show up, so we can kill them in just a few small hits. And because we already mined so much oak, I can make an oak bow and arrow already, so that's pretty great. Now we're going to make some flint arrows for that, just in case things get messy. Now that it's the dawn of day 4, I'm going to restart the furnaces, and then I'm going to go do as many challenge things as I can to get the power-ups. Made adamantite armor almost fully, just need the pants. And I'm going to use these caves to store stuff because I don't have room anywhere else. Just got to make one more piece of armor, and then we're going to go on a murder spree, killing everything we can because we need rare drops and upgrades. But there's also the pants I needed. Luckily I got that right, and it's about to be nighttime. We're going to use up some arrows on steel. And then we're going to fend off idiots for another night. Alright, but that's another day survived, so I'm going to head probably down towards the boat for now and just pick up whatever I can along the way. And our first golden chest, and we got potential electric hit, which is actually pretty good. What I really want right now is life steal. That's that and the potential chunk damage. Those two I would love. But we're finding lots of other stuff, and it's all going to add up eventually. But there's a few in particular that would be better. And I'm feeling lucky. Well, we got more electric hit. While I'm out here, maybe I should chop down an oak tree because oak wood is so stupidly hard to get. Hopefully the majority of these are guys like this that are very quick to kill. And we got milk, which I'll take because that just gives me better defense. Therefore, I am harder to kill. And there's simple extra damage. We're in the middle of day 5 and haven't found a rare drop yet. But that's why they're rare. There's even more health regeneration and peanut butter, plus orange juice for more attack speed, and I'll take all the attack speed I can get. I did just kill some wolves and got some wolf skins, so I could actually make the wolf armor, and I think I will, because I think that's going to work to my advantage. And the first elemental enemies are showing up, so I'm glad I have adamantite armor, because they hit very hard. But I'm also at the point where I'm mostly ignoring the enemies that spawn at night and just continuing on what I'm doing, though this is maybe a bit more than I could fight all at once. But that is also why I have a bow and arrow, that way I don't have to get too close to the danger and I can slowly, methodically take out the enemies I need to take out. This is a lot of annoying golems. But they can't shoot through each other, so as long as you circle on the outside, it's like fighting one at a time anyways. Our reward for that was an extra jump. To be fair, oh, there's more electric damage. The extra jump is kind of handy for flying idiots. Kind of wish I had the vampire thing now, where kills will give me extra health, though I am up to 150 health without it. Now that I'm back at base, I'm going to use my adamantite, my spare adamantite, to make arrows, because I'm going to need that damage. Now I'm going to make some flax fibers, because eventually I can turn that into the wolf armor. I just need to find more pretty blue flowers. Oh, and today's going to be our first guardian battle. Its rare drop can potentially be what I'm looking for. I doubt it's going to happen on the first try, but you never know. Ow, gonna need more damage. It's actually doing quite a bit of damage to me still, so we're gonna need more upgrades. Luckily, I know its movement scheme, but if it uses its other move, I'm gonna be in trouble right now. And I also don't really have any proper healing. I can use this to heal me a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna need to be a little bit stronger to deal with these guys. But he's dead, just as he was about to do it, and there's extra damage to resources, so that's gonna help. I would have liked his rare drop, but beggars can't be choosers. I got my first rare drop. It's one of the elemental things, so I can make elemental arrows if I mine some dark oak, which I think I actually might because I need damage. And we're doing pretty good damage. Even to the dark oak trees now, we're hitting for generally in the hundreds. And I really got to remember to look out for, there's extra critical hit, blue flowers. Okay, I finally got the upgrade where, killing things is going to give me permanent extra health. Now all I need is life still, and we'll really have the foundation I'm looking for. I did not want to summon those at all right now. Okay, I'm going to run back and make the super arrows because I'm going to need them to defeat those guys because I can't fight them. Those are really unlucky spawns. I think without life still, there's no way I'm going to be able to fight them. Oh, there's life still, so that makes me feel a lot better. But real quick, let's try and make some of the super arrows before getting hit by that, and then we're going to put those there and run away from our base. Yep, these guys are definitely able to do a lot of damage to me. Really didn't want to spawn them. I didn't even think they could anymore through one of those, but I was wrong. So it's going to take a minute before I'm able to deal with all these, but I'm going to kill some cows in the meantime because those are going to heal me and give me extra health. Plus I also have to deal with the regular nighttime enemies, so yep, this is going to be a bit of a night. But I've got my better arrows equipped, so we're probably hitting for quite a bit of damage. I'm tempted to try and tank right through them. I know I can when I'm pretty strong, but I don't know about doing it with 3 of them right now. I don't really have the health to take like a few direct hits, though they do only have 3,000 health. I might be able to get away with that. I'm just very nervous to try. I can't really see the damage readout from here either. That was definitely a 3-digit hit, so yeah, we'll be able to take these guys out without too much effort. I'm gonna run in and do a little bit of a try to see what happens. Losing health pretty quickly. I don't have the lifesteal for this. I'm dead. Wow. Wow. I did not expect it to go that badly suddenly. After restarting 100 more times, I think I've got another one I'm gonna roll with because I've already got the vampire teeth, so everything I kill right from the very beginning gives me extra health. So let's just skip ahead to about where I was. Okay, I'm still very early on in this run, but I've also got 2 of the vampire teeth, so every time I kill an enemy I get an extra 2 health, and I just found the rare bone, so I can already make the good bow. And I basically made my base beside 3 cows that respawn frequently because now every time I kill these, I'm going to get an extra 6 health permanently, and they respawn fast. So I'm going to make this ancient bow right now because obviously. So it looks like the wolf set might have less armor than other things because steel has 8, wolfskin boots have 2, but a full set gives a 50% speed increase, which is obviously pretty handy. Especially when you're wandering around the island looking for resources, you can get there in half the time. You'll never guess what I just found in one of the cave chests. The black shard. That's the rare drop I've been looking for. That's going to come from a guardian, hilariously enough. So that's going to save me having to kill a million of these. Okay, don't die again. Please don't die again. Really need my stamina back. Okay, we're okay. We're going to refocus and we'll be okay. So now we've got stamina, we can avoid his attacks, and life is good again. Because we can take huge chunks out of his health using this bow and arrow. One more hit. Maybe a few more hits. Okay, just avoid that, and he's dead. I won't lie to you, I was a little bit nervous there for a second. But as always, we persevered. But luckily we found that black shard. I wish I'd found that earlier, but whatever the case, I think I can make something out of it right now. So in order to get this, I need 15 dark oak, which I'm pretty sure I have, and I just need 10 obamium bars. And there was some obamium ore somewhere nearby. That's very convenient. Once we smelt this, we'll have the best sword in the game. And I've never actually used the best weapon in this game. It's always eluded me. I got 18 from a single node, so things are looking my way. And that makes 10 obamium bars, the first thing I've ever made out of this ore, and the best sword I've ever had by a long shot. Let's test it out on a cow. And we will still get a lot stronger than this, but it's hitting for 106, that's a 45. What do we got here? 117, so it's definitely hitting for over 100 damage pretty routinely, and we can get a lot stronger. So for now, I guess I'll try and find some adamantite and do whatever challenge stones I can, hopefully not spawning too many big chunks. But I think with our setup right now, we're a lot more able to deal with them. Plus, I've got this sword, which is going to do a lot of damage to anything, and that makes me feel better. But let's get a knight out of the way before we touch any challenge stones, because there's 3 easy hits for him. Because if we get buff big chunks, I can't deal with all the enemies and them at the same time. I like this sword. It is very quick, and I accidentally killed that wolf. Alright, this knight is too slow paced anyway. I can't sit there and do nothing. I've got to be killing something at all times. Come on, big chunk damage. Nope, we do extra damage while falling. Not exactly my favorite. But later on, we do a lot of jumping and falling, so that might actually come in handy. Wow, these guys do a lot of damage. So as we're falling, we're doing 152 more damage. Not a great deal. But I'm pretty sure that works on ore too, so we can hit for 209 potentially if we actually hit it. There's a hit for 300. I definitely wouldn't mind more lifesteal, because it seems there is a cap to your max health now, because I've got 3 of the vampire fangs, but I'm capped at 250 health. So no more like 1000 health for me unless I get a lot of vampire fangs. No wonder I can't find any of the challenge stone things. They're all out on that point. Here's more vampire fangs, so our max health should go up above 250. So let's find out after we kill these. I'm not even going to switch to my pickaxe. Ow, they do still hurt. I really need my rest of my adamantite armor. So we're getting 4 health per kill, and we're over 250 now. So yep, the limit is increasing. We just need more vampire teeth. I do like this sword though. Very quick, very strong. I thought that was chunkium damage. Deal more damage when moving faster. See, that's when the wolf set might come in handy, because I could move 50% faster for extra damage, but it would be a bit of a glass cannon. So for now, it seems we're capped at 290 health, and I can live with that because we're doing plenty of damage. I did also potentially just give myself a very fun idea. Since I can mine resources so quickly now, I figure why don't I just start smelting all the surplus gold I have, which is going to add up, and I can turn that into coins, and then I can just buy a bunch of chests again. No idea if this is really a good idea, but it's something to do while I'm waiting for other stuff. Lots of enemies drop wood and gold, and I can mine gold very quickly, obviously. And the more gold you have, the more power you're going to have. So we're going to get all the gold we can. That took me probably less than 60 seconds, and I have over 2 stacks of gold. So we'll just, I guess, keep smelting these. I think we get five coins per gold bar. And we can finally make the adamantite pants and boots, which we need, and that's going to keep me much safer. That's going to take our armor from 37 up to, I don't know what I just said, but we have 37 armor. It's all adamantite, that's what matters. And then our extra adamantite is going to turn into adamantite arrows, which we're going to use to defeat the very strong enemies. Definitely wouldn't mind getting some milk. Enemies can still do a lot of damage to me, even the fairly weak ones. The dawn of day 10, and so far we have a lot more gold bars to work with. I mean, it's really only been a day of collecting gold, but the results kind of speak for themselves because we're going to have probably enough to open 2 gold chests, and that could be a big boost to my power. So today we're going to go for a little journey. There's more, deal more damage when moving faster. I do get a lot of speed boosts along the way, so that's actually going to work out pretty well. There's the one I've been looking for. Small chance on hit to deal chunky damage, so like a super critical hit. And that's going to make things melt when I hit it, even the big chunk guys. So anytime when I'm out running around, I just need to remember to smelt or mine all the gold, because that's going to turn into money, which is going to turn into power. Just did a chunky hit for 619 against these guys, which is plenty. So hopefully we find more of that, and now we can start doing electric too. So we can do critical hits, electric, and big chunk. And the first flying creature we faced, and it died very quickly. They can still drop something that can give us a new weapon that I've still never seen, but it's unlikely. There was a hit for 1400 on the gold while holding still. I just summoned 3 buff Gronk, so these guys are probably actually going to be a handful considering I'm not that strong yet. And they one-shotted me. I should have used my bow and turned around to look at them, because if you can't see them, they kill you. So it's definitely a lot harder than it used to be considering I had all of those upgrades, but the new sword is lots of damage.